Hello everybody. In Standard today I am going to go back to a theme that I had a lot of fun with in my last video, and I just wanted to make a bunch of decks based on knights. So on this one we're splashing in black to add that little bit of darkness to knights, and probably expect to see a lot of knights decks coming up here. So let's try this deck out and see how it performs, and make sure to stick around at the end of the games where we talk about what is in the deck and how the deck performed overall. Alright, so we're going first, and I'm not going to keep this one because we didn't have anything going for us. I'm going to drop an Adeline here because I don't need two off the bat. I don't like not having something to play on turn 2, but hopefully we draw into something. We didn't, okay? It's not my favorite thing to not have something on turn 2 here. We're another, wow. That's impressive, okay? Fine, I'll go Adeline. I'll go Adeline. Why didn't they cut down it last turn? Anyways, I'll play another Adeline. Use more removal on Adeline. I mean, Werefox didn't have anybody to throw anything on, so... Legamos. Alright, so... I'll flash it in. I'll grab you. Let's go grab a knight. We're putting a lot into the board. Another Lagamos. Okay. We'll go with you and go with you. I don't want to invest anything into the knight yet until they choose to block. Alright, I'll invest. Okay, and then we'll go here and pay and pay. This one. I think I'm gonna go choose up to 2. Oh, okay. I will take that then. I will take that. We should have lethal. Yes, okay, there we go. Have lethal, plus we had a board presence in our hand if we needed to. That works. That worked for us. That's 3 creatures there for us. So, awesome. Good win on that one. Alright, so we're going to go first, and I think this is a very keepable hand for us. Probably going Farmhand into the Inquisitor, and then we can, or even into the Gryff Rider, honestly. We've got a lot of options that we've got going for us here in this one, but we'll go with that Sanctum down first. We'll get the plains down, and we'll play the Farmhand and get it all going for us. Swamp, okay, that's not our favorite thing in the world to see. Yeah, I'm gonna go Farmhand. If they want to attack with the, take the action, get the points. If they want to attack with the Skull Dweller, then they do. Yeah, and I'm gonna block. I'm not gonna let you just have it. Another plains, okay. Would love to draw into something else other than that, but we probably should go Gryff Rider here. Oh, look at them! Giving me a poison just straight away. Look at them go. Okay. So, swap down. Let's attack in with the Rider. Nothing. Okay. Norn's Inquisitor. I mean, you can counter it if you want. They choose not to. We'll leave Ossification for something else. It gives us the ability to get the token out. I will activate it because Norn's gonna block. So I wanted to make sure that the token does get the 3. Adeline is pretty dang good. I think we try Adeline right away. It's always nice to have a little extra creature attacking. They have the 3 islands, so I would imagine that they would have something to counter. I mean, that's fine. I can bounce. Yeah, they bounce it. Okay. I'll attack in then. And we'll end our turn. All we've drawn are our lands. So we need a little something here. We got a lot of turns just waiting. And they get to draw a card. That sucks. Oh my goodness. Well. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and pass the turn over. Because all we're drawing in our lands. So, quite annoyed. I mean, we did draw an Adeline. Give the game some credit. We did draw into an Adeline. But, kind of need to really get going. Alright. And then we proliferate. Okay. Would love to be able to... I mean, that's something. That's something. I guess we could flash it in. Pass it on over to the U opponent. Yeah, okay. We're probably going to lose this game just to... the poison. Because we aren't able to really get anything going. They've been able to draw extra cards, so they should have something there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay then. Pass the turn. And I guess we'll go Eiganjo to this. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's something. Just would like to draw into some of our bigger creatures, right? I'll try and flash that in. Yeah. It's all these little, like, proliferation things. Alright, that's something. We don't get to convoke, which sucks. It would be nice to be able to try and find some creatures, but... I mean, yeah, we have options. We had options there. They get to draw 2 more cards. Alright. That's annoying. Down to 14 lands left in our deck. We've got 42 cards to play with, so yeah, I don't think we're winning this game because it doesn't seem like they really have anything in their hands to really kill us. But they've got too many things that proliferate. And then they're going to counter this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They got a lot of counter stuff. Okay. I guess we try and play this. Yep. Okay. And we've got a useless ossification in our hand. Whole bunch of land. We drew into a whole bunch of land. I'll wait. I'll wait on the Knight. Well, that's something. If we could get this down, that'd be awesome. Nope, didn't think so. So I'll just pass the turn over. Probably could have gone Knight there, but and then they get to draw more cards. How many of these have they done? Distorted. 2, 3. Alright, so not quite all of them. Oh, Augury. That's another way to get exactly what they need. Farmhand, okay. Hey, that went in real easy. I'll take the action. Get rid of another plains. Play the plains. Oh, dang. Throw it on that one. Go get that flyer. Don't want to deal with the flyer. We've got stuff on the battleground now. Okay, that's something. That's something. Let's try and get the Lancer down. Okay. That's 8. So we're just short. I guess I could transform the farmhand. That makes it 10. Okay. I'll use the Takenuma. I could go get Adeline. Adeline might give us everything we need here. Adeline might be gone though. I'll take the Werefox then. Is my Adeline? Oh, it is in exile. How'd they exile it is the real question. I can't remember. It's been so long since we had that. Anoint, okay. Still deals 6 damage. We'll wait on the Werefox. Dead on this turn if they don't get anything. They've got something. No way they just sit there and wait. Finally got a land that is a creature land. Alright, Farmhand. Okay, let's invest into you. Attack in. And we win, baby! Nice and slow win. Very annoying win against poison. And control poison at that. But we got it. That's a win. Alright, so the opponent's going to be going first, and I am 100% okay keeping this. It's so weird every time. It throws me off every time that the beach ball comes in. But this hand works for us. Okay. Throw that down. And then we try and figure out what we're going to do. I think I'm going Oathsworn, and then I'm going Lancer. And I guess we'll see. Ossification's nice. So let's go Oathsworn. Ossification is nice. I think we're going to go Lancer next. And then if we can, on our turn 4, if we can have 4 lands, we can be able to play a couple of things. These look nice. Those are really nice. Okay, it just connects. Okay. They just card another Rona. Okay. Consider. Surveil and draw a card. They throw down another of those. Okay. Well. Attack with Oathsworn. They can't block it. And then... now the question is, do we Bodyguard or do we Lancer? I think I'm going to go Lancer. It sets us up better later. And I think I'm okay with that. Got to keep aware that this can flip. So if they hold up 2 mana, they can flip it. So got to be aware of that. If they connive, that would be awesome. I would take a connive over them getting rid of these. Surge Engine, okay. Loses defender, gains that. Surge becomes... okay, so they can only do the 1. So they drop a land, okay. Plains, that works great. That will work just great for us. So I think I'd rather have the Knight get countered. What is this? Ward 2. Okay. I think I might go the intervention here. Make disappear? Alright. I'll let that happen. They can only block... Okay, if you're going to double block it, that's fine. I'd rather them invest their mana in the Grifter. Soul Cauldron. Alright. So they've got a 3/3 with Ward. We can take it. We can take it. If we get another land, the Werefox could take it. They've got nothing in hand. If we can get another land, I think that we're okay. But if we don't get another land, we have options with Ossification and the Intervention. We don't have anything. You've got things, yeah. Okay, so they tap it, but they can untap it. So they choose to untap it, okay? Those are cool looking lands though. I think I might go Adeline here. And we'll just attack all. Hit them for 7 if there's no way they let us hit for 7. Grifter's gonna block. But I'm totally fine with that. Okay. We didn't pick up the land, but we did pick up an Adeline. Adeline's good. They drop another Agatha, okay. That makes sense. I 100% understand. They're going to draw a card and then discard a land. Okay. Alright. Let's see what they do. So that's another Sleep Curse. So that's all their Sleep Curses. Okay, they invested all their mana. Perfect. Okay. I don't know if they'll be able to stop us at this point. Because Werefox is going to take that. That should be game. 4, 6. Yeah, that'll be game. Yeah, Werefox will come down. Take the Grifter. Yep, and win. Then we go and win. Opponent's too worried about drawing cards. Opponent was too worried about drawing cards. That's a win. Alright, so welcome back after those games that we had. Of course, Knights. I like playing with theme type decks, and I really do enjoy playing with Knights in general. Soldiers, humans, I like playing with those. So Knights is a good, fun way for me because typically humans are really expensive in terms of wild cards, and Knights are just a little bit less on the expensive side, but they're still a really good creature type out there. And I think that adding Orzhov is nice. It's nice to be able to have a little bit of those black cards in there that add a little bit of menace and the targeted removal. I know that mono white has pretty good targeted removal, but once you start getting into doubling up colors, that removal isn't as great because a lot of that removal relies on the amount of planes that you have. And I mean, if we're playing a whole bunch of colors, we can't just have a whole bunch of planes out there. So Go for the Throat is a nice add for us to be able to have that. I think that the deck played pretty well in the games today. There are a couple times where we got a little slowed down, bogged down. It would be nice to have a big card there to finish games off if we need to, but I think overall it performed really well. So a lot of the cards in this deck are pretty similar to the mono white Knights deck of the video I just created a week ago. So I'm going to quickly brush over those ones because I've already talked about them and why they're in the deck. But I'll spend a little bit more time on the cards that I did add, which are basically right here, these 2 mana ones right there. So Ambitious Farmhand, go get the plains. It turns into a knight. Awesome. Angelic Intervention protects our stuff from the opponent. It's nice. Knight of Dawn's Light, first striking, can increase over time. Gain life, gain more. It's nice. Norn's Inquisitor, it creates an incubator token, and as long as Norn's out there, that incubator token can be a 3/3. Pretty nice. Ossification, just targeted removal. Really nice, obviously. Alright, here's some of those new cards here. So we've got Ayara's Oathsworn. This is really nice to be played like on turn 2 because it has menace, so it's going to be really difficult for the opponent to really want to try and block this, and then it can, every time it does combat damage to the player, it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And then if we get to a +1/+1, have 4 +1/+1s on it, we can go find a card that we want, any card we want in our deck. That's where I talk about where it would be nice to be able to have a finisher there at the end, some really big strong card that we can go and find. I think that works really well. I went more on an aggro side with this deck because that's kind of what we're looking for a little bit more with this deck, but it could be really nice to be able to have like a one of some really big strong card. Maybe like a Kaya. Kaya would work pretty well. I know that Kaya's not a knight, but that would work really well. That would be something that we could go and search and just have one Kaya in there. I like to play with 61 cards out of 60 just because it's fun. It's hard to add the one, and we could add that into the deck really easily. Add some big finisher into the deck and just have a really strong finisher with Ayara's Oathsworn. And then we've got 2 Go for the Throats. I mean, it's just really good to be an interaction with the opponent's creatures. Obviously, really nice. And then Knight of Dusk's Shadow. That's basically a Knight of Dawn's Light, except this one is Menace, and it does the opposite where the opponents can't gain life. But it does have that same ability where we can spend 2 mana. It's got to be at least 1 black, and we can go +1/+1 until the end of the turn with this creature. So with the Menace over first strike, that can be pretty good to be able to have that. I think I'd rather spend my mana into Dusk Shadow a little bit more than I would with the Dawn's Light. And then we've got Gryff Rider. It's a flying knight with training, where especially with a Oathsworn, that could be really nice. Get the Oathsworn down, attack with it, and then it's now a 3/3 Gryff Rider down, and now those two just bundle on each other, and they both just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's a flyer, so it's going to make things really tough. We've got the Lancer here, obviously really good. Every time a knight comes down, basically our whole deck, it gets +1/+1 and Vigilance until the end of the turn. Really nice card to be able to have. Adeline, we already know Adeline's strong. Werefox Bodyguard is nice because it is a knight removal, and it works really well with the Lancer when we have it. And it's just a really good way to be able to handle an opponent's deck. And if they want to kill it, we can gain life with it. And then Knight, last card here, Knight-Errant of Eos. Be able to go find 2 creatures for the amount of knights that we use to convoke it. Works really well. We're able to find cards and just load up our cards. So we've got a big board, and then we can all go and get more creatures into our hand, more knights into our hand to be able to continue to pound the opponents into the dust. And that's basically the deck there. Like I said in the intro, I've really enjoyed playing with knights, and I've loved being able to try and find different combinations of colors that work with knights. And you're probably going to see a lot of knights decks because I had a lot of fun being able to find a whole bunch of knights that work with all the different colors and combine them all together. And I've had fun playing with knights, and that's what Magic's all about, is being able to have a lot of fun while winning games. And that's something that this deck does, and then knights can do that for you. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. I deeply appreciate it, and until next time.
I went for the head.